Try to catch me howling at the moon.
You must know that the language of business is accounting. Business finance typically is not a favorite topic for most entrepreneurs, but it is for the successful ones. Remember, most entrepreneurs are not successful. 2 of the 5 biggest reasons that businesses fail are around money: experience cash flow problems and run out of cash. Side note, check out the other 3. No market need for products or services, that's having a bad strategy. Don't have the right team in place, that's around people. And are outcompeted, that's around sales. Just in case you need a refresher of the 4 areas entrepreneurs must be dangerously good at, these areas will put you in the game, and it'll also take you out, right? According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, approximately 20% of new businesses fail during the first 2 years of being open, 45% within the first 5, and 65% during the first 10. Only 25% of new businesses make it to 15 years or more, and data shows that a large percentage of that group is really just kind of barely making it. In fact, less than 4% of businesses ever reach the $1 million mark. And here's the thing, even that doesn't tell the story. The only reason most businesses only survive 2, 5, or 10 years is because all markets do this. All markets go up and all markets go down. Right. And the difference between right here and right here is about 10 years on average, right? And that does change things, right? Because if you started your business in 2013 or 2014, it was a lot easier to not go out of business than if you started in 2008, or even, like we just experienced, a lot of business owners started like in February 2020, right? Remember that? March 2020, we had pre-sales going up March 2020. We were set to open April 2020. You think it was easy for those guys to stay in business compared to the guy that did pre-sale in 2017? Totally different game, right? And again, regardless of the economy, the number 1 and number 3 reasons that business owners fail is around their inability to understand money. So why is finance not a favorite topic for most business owners? Because most aren't good at it. And people tend to not like what they're not. Right. So you put the average child on a soccer field that doesn't know what they're doing, it's likely they're not going to have a lot of fun. They're going to spend no time practicing, and eventually they're going to tell mommy what? I don't like it. I don't like soccer, Mom. I don't like soccer. However, you take that same kid, and on his first day, he takes the ball and he kicks it straight into goal, no problem. All the other teammates come out, they rush him, they hug him, they tell him he's amazing, he's a champ. The crowd's applauding, the crowd's cheering, and what do you think he's going to tell mommy? I love soccer. What do you think he's going to want to do tomorrow? What do you think mom's going to have to do to get him off the field? Right? So it changes game. It changes the game. People tend to not like what they're not good at, and people tend to not be good at the things that they don't what? Practice. And if you really make the decision to tune in 100% today and practice the material as if you had to teach it, I promise you'll start to like it. The more you like it, the more you want to learn about it. The more you learn about it, the better you'll get at it. The better you get at it, the more you like it. The more you like it, the more you want to practice it. The more it goes on and on. You guys get it? But in order for that cycle to start, you have to start, right? Warren Buffett, someone we should listen to when it comes to making money, he says the language of business is accounting. If you don't know the language, you can't be successful. If you want to get in incredible shape, wouldn't it be more beneficial to know the language of fitness? So what's a rep? What's a calorie? What are fat, carbs, protein? What a squat is? What's a push-up? What's a curl? Think of all the terms that we as fitness professionals know and take for granted that the average person doesn't really know. I mean, maybe they kind of know them, right? But they don't really know them like you know them and the science between how they all play together. So knowing the language of fitness allows you to be more successful than them in being able to get in remarkable shape in a much faster amount of time. If you want your business to be in the best shape, learn the language and execute, same way you do in fitness.